Hey, what is up? Good evening, Cash Livers. I am your host, Natalie Reina, and I am just way too happy to have you guys here for this Friday night game. Happy Friday, everybody. You've made it through your work week, and what better way to celebrate than hanging out with me and the rest of the Cash Live players and making a little bit of change. We got fingers crossed to see you at the final table. Players, it's a double show day for me, which means I get to bring you a little bit of good news. Yeah, I brought you some fun facts at my 3 p.m. game, but it's 6 p.m. I like to, turn it up a notch. I get to bring you a bit of good news. So, folks, today's good news comes to you from the world of science. Yeah, did you know that adventurous play helps boost children's mental health? Research says. Now, I hate articles like this because research says. Who is research? Research is Exeter University. So they recently did a study that shows that adventurous play, something that is thrilling and exciting outside of parents' view. For example, biking, mountain climbing, hiking. That kind of play greatly increases kids' mental health in terms of alleviating symptoms of anxiety and depression. Super, super cool. So Danny, that time last winter when I locked you out of the studio when it was -40 and I said, you'll be fine, just go play outside. That was for your mental health. Yeah, I'll send you my bill. And also that time my dad left me at the gas station as a kid. What an adventure that was. Thanks, Dad. Anyway, folks, we hope to set you on your next great adventure here tonight with Cash Live. Here's how the game goes. We're going to give you 2 cards. Those are your whole cards. And then we're all going to check out a flop together. After that, you have a decision to make. If you're looking at the flop and it matches up with the cards in your hands, go right ahead. You do you. Swipe right and go all in. Alternatively, if you're looking at the flop and there's not much there for you, don't worry. You can always swipe left and use a fold. Here at Cash Live, we give you 3 folds to use, and you guessed it, the first 5 rounds. Yes, it is 5 round Friday, y'all. Yeah, we like to get you out here quick and easy on Fridays. We won't waste your time. But hey, then the players who are in the top 5 chip stacks after 5 preliminary rounds, they'll get to sit and play at what we call the final table. And that, my friends, is where we get to see them battle it out for some big old cash prizes as well as the title of Cash Live Champion. Get it? Got it? Fantastic! Because this Friday night edition of Cash Live starts right now. Are you guys sick of the gag of me looking at an invisible watch yet? Because quite frankly, I'm not. Players, welcome to tonight's game. Joining me at my feature table, I've got Alvar, Wendell, and Trace. Guys, welcome to today's game. Let's dive right in. Let's check out your first flop of the night. The flop is the 6 of clubs, the 7 of hearts, and the 4 of clubs. Okay, folks, take another good look at your cards. Take a look at that flop because it is D6. If you want to go and swipe left if you do want to use one of the 3 folds he gave you. Now, players, it is Friday, which means there's 5 rounds, which means you can only use your rebuys in rounds 1 and 2. If you're eliminated in one of those 2 rounds, you're automatically re-entered just with a slightly lower chip stack. Wow, the 5-8 gives you the nut straight already. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 10 of hearts. Okay, putting 2 flush draws on the board to go along with that potential already made straight or straight draw. Let's go to your river. The river card is the Jack of Hearts. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll bet some of you out there made a flush. Let's go over to the results page. Let's see how y'all did in round numero uno. Our high hand for round 1 went to 1 and done with a Jack high straight flush. What a hand kicking us off. Space Rep also got that hand. Yeah, represent those outer galaxies. Our chip leader is Williku with 60,000 chips. 1,011 of you move on into round 2. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 4 of clubs, the 6 of spades, and the ace of clubs. Alrighty, folks. You'll know what to do. Let's see your decisions. Swipe right if you want to go all in. Swipe left if you want to use a fold. Joining me in round number 2, I have the pleasure of sitting with Hold 3MBO. That one I'm saying slowly in case there's something in there I'm not catching. Dino King and Mingu Boosh. Hey, Mingu Boosh. Been a while. How you doing? Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 2 of spades. Again, putting straight draws and flush draws on the board. Let's go to the river. The river card is the Jack of Hearts, and that does it for round number 2. Let's go over to the results page and see how you did. Hold him and bow. That's what he said. Okay, there was nothing dirty in there. Thank you for that. All right, let's go to the results page. The high hand went to James L. with a 6 high straight. Shan Lee and Harry Jean also had that. Your chip leader is Juicy with 139,000 chips. 1,482 of you move on, meaning some rebuys were used. Let's check out your next flop. The flop is the 6 of spades, the Jack of diamonds, and the 8 of spades. Alrighty, folks. Make your decision. Swipe right and go all in. Swipe left to fold. Players in my 3 p.m. game, which if you missed it, it's Fun Fact Fridays. I usually do a Fun Fact series in my earlier game. Do you guys know strengths is the word with the one vowel that is the longest word? Yeah, hopefully you're showing off your poker strengths here in round 3. Let's check out your turn card. The turn card is the 6 of hearts. Okay, the board pairs. Maybe got trips, maybe quads. Let's go to the river. The river card is the 4 of hearts. That does it for round number 3. We don't have to wait for rebuys. They finished in round 2. Let's go over to the results page. Let's see how you did. The high hand went to Chick Queen with 4 of a kind 6s. Wow, quad 6s for you. You're the only one who got that hand too. Super impressive. Our chip leader is Buddy 2021 with 283,000 chips. 1,242 of you move on into round number 4. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the 3 of clubs, the 3 of spades, and the Jack of hearts. All right, folks, let's see your decisions. Round number 4 sitting with me. I got Papa J. I got Grasshopper spelt with 1 P, you know, to each their own. I've got Slow Mo Joe, and I've got Chameleon 6. Karma, chameleon. You use your folds. I don't know. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. Hey, all right, your turn card is the Ace of Hearts. All right, hey, maybe you just got top pair. Let's go to your river. The river card is the 9 of diamonds. That does it for round number 4. I promise I won't sing at you again. That's a promise I'm definitely not keeping. But let's go over to the results page anyway. Let's see how you're doing. The high hand went to HughMungus with 4 of a kind 3s. Wow, quad 3s for you. Dirty Curdy also got that hand. Your chip leader, wow, Buddy 2021, hanging on to that chip lead with 438,000 chips. Players, it's that time again. We've got through the preliminaries. This is the last round, so congrats to those of you who are still playing. But remember, only 5 of you can sit at the final table. So you want to be above the final table cut line, which at the moment is sitting at 306,000 chips. With that in mind, let's check out your last preliminary flop. The flop is the Jack of clubs, the 7 of clubs, and the 4 of clubs. Alrighty, folks. I think you know how this works by now. Decisions are on you. Swipe right and go all in. Swipe left to fold if you have any folds left and if you want to use them. But remember that cut line is 306,000. Now it'll only be higher by the time the round finishes. B-Vic, Soulfi, Sap Daddy, Cess Bud, and Coffee Mug at my feature table. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. The turn card is the 9 of spades. Okay, oof, not helping you if you are on the flush draw. Let's go to the river card. Let's see if you get the help you need. The river card is the 3 of spades. And just like that, oh, I hate to say it, the preliminaries are done. It's been such a pleasure playing with all of you. But hey, we get to give some love to our min cashers. These are your top 300 players coming out of round number 5, going home with 25 cents each. Flan Shice, Y-Bridge 740, B-Dix, MN Wild Girl, Big Dog, Harry Jean, amongst others. And hey, guys, fire up the jets for our bubble person, Blamo. I don't blame you for not making the final table. You'll make it there eventually, but do you see those 5 names in front of you? Those are your Friday night superstars. Those are the players who, good news, you'll get to watch them battle it out at the final table. But before I get a chance to introduce them properly, it is time for us to fire up the final table. I swear my dance moves are getting worse every time. Sometimes I try and boogie. Something this morning I finger pointed. That was a mistake. I'm sorry for all those of you who are watching this. Anyway, the top 5 of you sitting here at the final table. Congrats on making it this far. I've got I Am Bob 2, HughMungus. Oh, cute, because it's like Hugh, the name, but also HughMungus. Very cute. We've got Marcia Rose, Buddy 2021. Hey, chip leader for so many rounds, and you made the final table. And then Sleep Med 76. Have you tried melatonin? That should do it for you. Anyway, guys, congrats on making the top 5 spots. Let's dive right into it. Let's check out the final table flop. The flop is the 9 of hearts, the 8 of spades, and the 7 of spades. Okay, players, remember at the final table, all of your folds have been reset to 1. You just got 1 to use, and it is decision time. Just as before, swipe right if you want to go all in, swipe left if you want to use a fold. But remembering with a 9-8-7 board, you pretty much could make a straight, even just with 1 card. A 6 or a 10 will put you on a straight draw. You could have even flopped the straight right off the bat. Let's see what you managed to do with it. I am 2 Bob as your chip leader, and wow, we got a 4-way all in. Gosh, you guys came to play tonight. Let's see what you're working with. All right, I am Bob 2 as the King 4 suited, so you are on a flush draw. Okay, that's a pretty sick hand for your chip leader. Marcia Rose had the 8-7 though. Wow, talk about sick hands. 2 pair on the flop. That's a great hand for Marcia. Buddy 2021 has the Ace 10. Okay, yeah, like I said, you are on open-ended. You are looking for a jack or a 6 to make a straight. And then Sleep Med has the 7-3. Okay, bottom pair. You know, that's not nothing. Right now, Marcia Rose is in a commanding lead with that 8-7-2 pair. But let's go to the turn card. The turn card is the 4 of hearts. Okay. I am Bob has made a pair of 4s. Okay, that's a pair for you. Still on a flush draw, though. The rest of you are all chasing your original outs. Marcia Rose could be taking this one with that 2 pair, eliminating Buddy and Sleep Med, who I believe is drawing dead. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the King of Hearts. Hang on. Oh my gosh, that gives I am Bob 2 pair kings over 4s, and that means, oh my gosh, Bob, you didn't even need that flush draw. You managed to make runner for 2 pair. Wild hand for you. Congrats to you, though, my friend. You're taking this hand. We're saying goodbye to Marcia Rose, Buddy, and Sleep Med. Going on with $15, $10, and $5 respectively. So, such a pleasure having you. And we're now heads up, moving on into final table hand 2. Let's check out another flop. The flop is the King of Clubs, the 7 of Hearts, and the 6 of Hearts. Okay, folks. You know what? We got a decision left to be made. I am Bob 2. Was there an I am Bob originally? You've got a decision to make. Who was the original I am Bob? I would love to know if that's a user in our database. I'm going to Google that later. But you know what? I'm so glad you are Bob 2, because I'm really glad you're here tonight. And hey, we've got a 2-way all in. Both of you decided to go all in. I am Bob didn't use their fold. Let's see what you got. I am Bob 2 has the Queen 8. Okay, yeah. Queen high. HughMungus with the 7-5. Alrighty, that is a pair of 7s for HughMungus. Okay, right now, HughMungus, that puts you in the lead with those 7s. But I am Bob 2 has 2 overcards in their hands. They have the Queen and the 8. So you are dodging those 2 cards. Otherwise, looking good with those 7s. Let's go to the turn card. The turn card is, oh, the Queen of Spades. Okay, I am Bob 2 has now hit one of their overs. They now have a higher pair, a pair of queens. Ay, caramba, HughMungus. You are in a humongous problem here, my friend. You need to hit a 7 or a 5 for trips or 2 pair. Otherwise, I hate to break it to you, this tournament is over. Let's go to the river card. The river card is the 6 of Spades. That'll do it. I am Bob. You are tonight's Cash Live champion. You took that pair of queens and you thought they look lonely. I'm going to give them a pair of 6s to go with it on the board. But hey, you are taking home that virtual bracelet and the $30 grand prize that goes along with it. HughMungus, such a pleasure having you here tonight. You're going home with $20, so congrats to you. But I am Bob. That virtual bracelet looks so great on you. Don't ever take it off. Guys, final tables, min cashers, all y'all for sticking around and watching tonight's game. Thank you. It was such a pleasure having you. And you know what? If you didn't make it to the final table, don't worry. We still got heaps of Cash Live coming at you. As well, make sure you leave us a 5-star review. Yes, head on over to the App Store, whichever one you use, Google Play, iPhone, whatever it is. Leave us a 5-star review. Danny, myself, Kira, Jamie, Vera, we all read every single review. And we love connecting with you. So leave us a review, and the more 5-star reviews we get, the more Cash Live we get to bring to you. You see how that works? Anyway, folks, it's been a pleasure. I'm your host, Natalie Reina, signing off, wishing you a wonderful Friday and a fantastic weekend. You go, team. Lovely having